Have you ever wondered how a beloved superhero team can shift its dynamics so drastically? In the vibrant universe of Marvel, the Fantastic Four, often called the First Family, is on the brink of a remarkable transformation. As anticipation builds for the release of the Fantastic Four First Steps, fans are buzzing about a bold new direction. Specifically, Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman, stepping into a significant leadership role. And before we dive deeper, a friendly reminder to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And join the journey as we explore these thrilling changes. With the resurgence of the Fantastic Four comic series, Sue is now taking center stage as a leader, a move that feels both exciting and, for some, a bit jarring. She's poised to navigate relationships within the team and tackle the challenges that lie ahead. And, the upcoming film releases on July 25th, stirring discussions on how these fresh narratives might align with traditional storylines. In the recent comic penned by Ryan North, with art by Humberto Ramos, we find ourselves in a dismal future governed by Dr. Doom. Amidst chaos, Sue boldly declares, "I am in charge of the team," reshaping her character's trajectory. This pivotal moment not only demonstrates her growth, but confirms her as the emotional anchor of the group. Historically, Reed Richards, or Mr. Fantastic, led the charge since the team's inception. Yet now, Sue's leadership raises some eyebrows. Well, she's always been a force, sometimes stepping in when Reed was unavailable. This shift feels particularly abrupt, as if it's a strategic move ahead of the film's debut. Critics argue that her sudden elevation may undermine Reed's longstanding expertise. Debates swirl across online platforms, fueling concerns over whether traditional lore is being set aside for contemporary narratives. Some feel Sue's rise is a push for female empowerment, while others question if this is truly a natural evolution for her character. The shift comes at a time ripe for scrutiny, just ahead of the film launch. As the plot unfolds, Sue's powers position her as a key strategist against Dr. Doom. Still, critics lament that her rising prominence at Reed's expense feels out of sync with the legacy of their characters. In the cinematic realm, director Matt Shakman paints Sue as a deeply empathetic leader, integral to the Fantastic Four's functionality. Vanessa Kirby takes on the role, while Pedro Pascal plays Reed. Their dynamic, coupled with a colorful retro-futuristic aesthetic, adds a layer of intrigue to the unfolding story. Comments from the film's team suggest that Sue's character is paramount, but many fans feel it overshadows Reed, causing unrest. Some have branded this change as part of a larger trend they perceive as woke. The uproar reflects a schism as opinions clash between those who advocate for her character's evolution and those who celebrate the history of previous leadership. On top of all this comes the contentious casting of Julia Garner as Shalabala, a female iteration of the Silver Surfer. And this has ignited debates about the authenticity of reimagining characters. Critics of the change see it as overshadowing the original, while the supporters believe it introduces fresh perspectives. Amidst the uproar, some find themselves perplexed yet hopeful. This new narrative may eventually resonate as fans consider the evolution of these beloved characters. The journey toward the film's release feels fraught, but exciting, breathing new life into familiar stories. As we ponder the future of this iconic team, it's clear that change is in the air. And who knows? Maybe with Sue taking the lead, there will be less drama about the invisible parts of her character and more lighthearted banter about Reed trying to cope with it all. And with that said, thanks for watching, and till next time.